claim died.
So audio is back up. Okay, so for 15, I'm thinking 3 Mafia, 1 Cop, 1 Medic, 1 Miller, 1 Vig. Yes?
Everybody gets a roll.
Everybody gets a roll.
Get a roll.
Yay.
Anyone have a problem with the balance or no?
You get a roll.
I mean, we'll just do what we do.
Go for it.
Yeah. Okay, so I will...
What's wrong with, hold on, why did we switch off 1 KP? I thought we were going to do 1 KP.
Because when we had the time limit, there's no reason to do 1 KP because the entire point was to get people to frickin' not be afraid to vote someone off fast. Remember?
Yeah, I know.
Okay. We just lost someone else.
Though.
I'm not going to debate it now, so let's just do it.
Okay, we just lost someone else. Who did we just lose?
We lost Alan. He said he was going to leave.
Alan.
Okay, so we're down to 14. So we can just
Sherman
have to go.
So we can just do the standard 3-1-1-1.
Carlton, I'll take the blame for that, man. That was my bad.
I mean, it was both of us, but well, no, I'm putting the blame on Robbie. Because when Robbie defends himself, he's like, oh, I'm town, I'm not Mafia.
it was all big haha, Carlton, you're in a shitty.
Oh wait, Alan said he got disconnected. So he's
okay, so
back.
he will be back.
Good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just got back, and I didn't hear if you guys reprimanded Nick yet. Nick, you need to speak up for the love of God, or I will lynch you. No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Nick did okay. He
did not.
Nick spoke as much as Alan, though. He spoke as much as Alan, and people didn't.
Alan needed to speak up too.
Here's the thing. Nick's defenses when we accused him better than the last time, but he was still doing the same thing that he did when he was Mafia, where as soon as the accusation went off of him, he was silent again.
I mean, he was even silent all the time that you accused him. There were a lot of times that you guys accused him, and then you would wait for him to start to talk, and he would say one thing, and then everybody would start talking, and he would just go like even if they were still accusing him, he would just wait until somebody else picked up.
I don't want to jump over people's conversation.
Yes, you do. Yes,
Okay,
you
someone
do.
is squealing. Who's squealing? It's really painful.
Yeah, I hear that too.
Sounds like Rybo.
Yeah, it's Rybo.
Like mic feedback or something.
No, it sounds like
Rybo, you gotta put the muzzle back in their mouth when you're done.
Oh, it's the Bray police.
I mean, I had it right second round. I just the thing is, people leave me in because then I get confused later in the game.
Yeah, Lynch just had it right when he called me out. That's why I didn't say a damn thing, because I didn't think I could fake cop well enough to remove suspicion from everyone else. So I just shut the fuck up and went to bed.
No, yeah, I mean, if you had called cop on that, I still would have voted you out anyway.
Yep, and I didn't want to say anything that would further incriminate the already suspicious accusations on my association with Alan and my defense of Token Cake. And
the thing is, though, you being dead silent on that and just accepting you were Mafia actually almost lost the game for Mafia.
Should have just went with what we were gonna do.
We should have, but Robbie is horrible, bad townie. Endertoss will agree to the fact that when bad townies are in the game, it makes it really hard.
Bad townies, you fuck everything.
Richard, were you watching that game?
I was watching part of it. I was making my dinner.
Almost. All right. Would you agree that Robbie was playing a horrible town?
Yes.
I mean, I wasn't confirmed, but it was almost guaranteed that I was town because I made it known,
No, there was no way that
Robbie
you were
is just always giggly instead of being serious, making pro-town moves.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna start. Has anyone heard back from Alan if he's making it back on or not?
He said he was leaving, right?
He said he was
No, he
leaving.
got CC'd.
Okay, he did.
If we're waiting for him, I'm gonna use the restroom then.
I heard different stories. I heard he left or he disconnected.
I thought I heard saying he was going to leave, but I think Team said he was going back.
He said DC don't start.
Okay. So I'll
Can we just count a minute as a roll and just go to sleep so we can get the first night is going at least?
That only works if he doesn't have a roll.
What are you, some bad townie? Who suggested that?
Well, I suggest just to go to sleep rather than just sit here and wait.
Wait, so instead we just turn all our
Instead we
cameras
just
and mics off and just do nothing?
We wait in
How is that any better?
Let's get rid of everything entertaining and just stay quiet.
Just make the stream nothing, and we'll just wait here until it comes back.
Yeah. Okay, so I...
Pull that shit when we start the game and you're dead.
I think we should okay. So I think that Rob is probably going to be Mafia.
I am.
Statistics, right?
Tim,
I
Tim,
might be the
are you
cop,
doing
so-
new meta again? Are
so
you doing
I
new
might
meta?
be
You
the
have to
cop.
warn me before you do new meta.
When you say you might be cop, means you're gonna be Mafia, right?
No. I might be cop. So if I am cop, I'm going to check Rob, and Rob might get Mafia. So I think we should probably vote him off day one. I'm just trying to get the game
Why
started.
even wait to day one? Let's just,
Does this
let's
count
just
towards a
Lynch
timer?
me now.
Are we voting yet or what?
No, we haven't even. We're waiting for Alan.
So
We're gonna give him a couple more minutes while I
So-
deal out
so I'm
rolls.
dead.
But once I start
No,
giving
wait.
them out, we're just
No,
gonna
wait.
go.
No. So I was dead, but Richard and Sherman were Mafia with me. Guys, who did you vote for? Who did you kill?
Wait, what was that?
We're doing preemptive Mafia. She's gonna random the rolls as if everyone's alive, and we're gonna kill half the people before we start. I'll make the game go faster.
We'll be in day 4 by the time we get going.
Yeah.
I like it.
She just randoms the pool of rolls out of everybody that was alive, and we just start with half the amount of people.
Just want to let the cop know. Carlton's getting dangerous as town. He's earned a lot of power and respect.
Okay, 3
And
minutes.
if he were ever to convert to the dark side, he would be extremely dangerous. So
Did
good
Alan
job
say
on you,
3 minutes?
Unctious.
3 minutes, and if he's not here, he said just go.
Was that your first check?
How about night 1 instead of giving Mafia 1 kill? Let's just give him 7 kill power. I think that's the way to do it.
Hey, can you guys hear me, by the way?
Yeah,
We can.
Okay, because this thing keeps
Yeah.
coming up and saying, we can't detect your microphone. I was like, well...
So Neil isn't playing because his internet is crapping out.
Because he's always Mafia.
Really, Mafia.
I told you, just make him honorary player.
Have you
And
tried
then
streaming
first
him?
night, just kill him off, because
Yeah.
that's what's gonna happen anyway.
He's streaming from Italy anyway. The bandwidth probably isn't that great where he is.
Basically, you just
This is true. I've been to Italy and the bandwidth sucks.
As
Yeah.
a Mafia person, you'd say that, right?
Oh yeah. I just got that.
I was like, is Neil really in Italy? Oh my god.
just got that.
No, but the internet there does. Their infrastructure in Italy is just renaissance.
Yeah.
The other hand, I love my internet.
But their
seriously
lifestyle
did
is
it.
incredible. Like, they're happy. Like, they... Have you...
Like,
Yeah, because no one fucking
They're
works.
lazy.
Okay,
That's
so first thing first, everyone make sure you have me on Skype. I think I have all of you, but I just want to make sure.
My Skype is working. Oh my god.
Yay!
I thought those were gunners for a second on Tank. I got really excited.
Tank, are you talking?
Got excited.
I can't hear you.
Now we can.
Yeah,
Yes.
I could hear you.
Are you gonna be a silent townie?
No.
Silent
Gonna be
townies
a
are dead
dead
townies,
townie.
Tank.
No, fuck that.
Yeah.
Silent townies are dead townies.
Okay,
What's
so
better, a silent townie or a dead townie?
You say that,
same
but I've
thing.
never been lynched.
I think Tim's XSplit either crashed or he closed it.
I don't know. Or it could be changing
Or
something.
this really new meta.
No, I think he closed it because it'll.
Hey,
It'll show
Bragger,
this
how
when
you
it's
feeling
not
today?
Clickers.
How you feeling,
There
Bragger?
he goes.
What's uppy? I'm feeling like if I get killed first day or first night, I'm gonna be ultra pissed.
Get ready to get
I've
this
been
then.
waiting to play so long, dude.
All right, note
Yes.
to everyone.
Let him live till night 2, guys.
I
No,
wouldn't
I want
I
us
wouldn't be
to
super
vote.
pissed. Just to put that out there.
I want to vote Ryan off. Okay, I want us all to collectively make the decision. You want Ryan dead.
Yeah, I don't want him killed by
You
Mafia.
mean day 2 after you kill me, right?
Yeah. So day 2.
I
Wait,
mean,
who's
we're already moving
Ryan?
on to
Even
day
if you're
5.
even if you're town, come out as cop and say you checked up.
Dude, that happened in Anaheim in real life, and that just didn't work out very well.
No, because those terrible werewolf players.
Okay, has anyone heard from
You're
Alan?
a cop and they didn't save you. They silenced
Alan
you.
just said go. Oh, so
Twice.
He just said go, so let's go.
Okay, so everyone go to sleep, please.
Tell me first.
Werewolves.
Well, I can't turn off my.
Turn everything off, guys. We have sleeping kitten. Follow
What's
the
the
kitten's
setup?
directives. Everybody go to sleep.
Carlton, it turned off and then it turned back on.
Everybody
Here,
sleep. Stop the stupid werewolf clapping shit. Okay. So let's all be like Matt and sleep very well. And I will be sending everyone their rules.
Only if you scratch my head.
Sportes de
Oh,
la
I'd
Frontera.
scratch your head any day. Those
Wow.
notes, these notes here are from 3 weeks ago. So they aren't anything. My notes that I'm using are over here. Okay. Yeah, no, I take ridiculous notes for every game because Shindigs wants all of the he's gonna make like chart stuff.
I think that idea is like so out the window, but if you mail them to me, I'll do it.
Oh no, I'm gonna send them all to you. Okay.
Do you want to go over what the official numbers
Okay,
are?
yes, we are doing 4, 1, 1, 1 with 1 being a Miller. So 4 Mafia, 1 Cop, 1 Medic, 1 Miller. Let's see here. I have to cover my hands when I type because Matt decided to sleep right there.
2 kill power, right?
2 kill power, yes. Because when we were discussing 1 kill power, it was to increase speed for the day, and the timer does that enough. So let's see here.
Are we still doing 20-minute rounds?
Yes.
Does it go down to 1 kill power with how many Mafia?
It goes down to 1 kill power with 2 Mafia.
Yes. What you do to get kill power is you divide by 2 and round up. Or round down. Whatever. You round it. Okay, let's see here. Okay, I'm gonna put music up. Everyone please check your messages. Okay, everyone please check your messages. Everybody please check your messages. Vin is currently playing with pipe cleaners on the floor. It's a pipe cleaner that I put together. I twisted it. He's okay. Big stretch. No, I cover the pipe cleaner ends. Right now, they're definitely less sharp than their tails. Not their tails, their, claws. That's what I'm thinking of. Okay. Okay, everyone, please check your messages. He's playing dodge the camera. I'm working with a rescue. So basically what happens is I'm essentially part of a shelter, except we're fostering instead of keeping them in shelters, so all of the vet bills are paid for by PAWS. So we pay for food, litter, sometimes we get donated stuff, but mostly we just pay for toys. All of the vet bills are taken care of by PAWS. Okay. Everybody please wake up. Except for T-Toss and Kimball.
Brutal first kills.
Wow.
Fuck you guys. Fuck
I hate
you
you.
guys.
I hate you, Mafia.
Shoutouts to Mafia for not killing me. Thanks, bro.
Okay, guys.
I'd
So
just like to yourself out.
I'm gonna say two things, and you're probably not going to believe them, but you're gonna have to believe me, okay?
Say it.
One is I am the cop, and two, I did not check Ryan first, okay? Just, you know, there you go, Ryan. But I did check Unctious first, and he's the fucking Mafia.
Bullshit. Bullshit. I am as town as it gets. Vote him off right now. Do it. That is bullshit. I can't even call fake cop because I'm not. But I know that I'm town, and literally he is Mafia. Literally.
What?
You know how Shindigs has been going out of his way to wait. Two things. One, Shindigs has been going out of way to try to shift metagame up. This is one of those moves. Two, even if you get Mafia on your first night in a four round game, it doesn't make sense to come out as cop right away. That's dumb and bad cop play.
There's Miller in the game.
There is Miller, but there's also here's another thing.
But But in our current meta, we said we would come out as cop if we get a check first night, right?
No, not when there's four. Not when there's 4 mafia.
there
When there's
is.
3
Yes, there
mafia,
is.
because the reason it's important in 3 mafia is because of the fact that you
YOLO.
reduce kill power. You haven't reduced kill power. Don't believe this guy. Don't believe his lies. Don't believe his slander.
His
Okay,
camera's
okay.
frozen.
I will say this. I was talking with Tim just before this game, and he was like, Carlton was told he thought Carlton was Mafia, and then I was wait, but that means Unctious was fake cop, ratting out town as town, which doesn't. So obviously Tim has this idea in his head that this was a good idea. Just decided to go after it. That's all I got.
No.
So,
no matter
Sherman,
what-
you're lucky I didn't check you because you're looking really
Honestly,
mighty fun shady
honest to
right
God,
now.
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't
Look,
make
if
sense.
I don't die, right? Like there
No,
you go.
not
Boom.
right. Are you kidding? Not right. Now all that because you're mafia, dude. You're not gonna. Honestly,
No. Well,
There's-
my point is,
Who wants to
I
claim?
think he's
Who
town
wants to
trying
claim?
to
Come at me, cop. Who
Hold on,
wants to
hold on.
claim?
He's not.
No,
he's
no,
not
no.
a
Who wants to
cop.
claim?
I don't
No,
think he's
listen.
cop.
If we want to cover our bases, if there is an actual
keep
cop,
him
do
and then
not
check
come
Tim.
out. Mafia
Tim.
can afford to spare 1 mafia since there's 4. They can afford to spare and make a play like this.
exactly what I was going to say.
Jason,
Literally,
you're
the
saying
words that
where
are going to come out of my
Mike's
mouth.
muted.
Either way, we're not killing Tim or Unctious this round.
Are you serious? Are you
Jason,
guys
did you
serious?
say something? Your mic's muted.
Jason, you're muted. Yeah.
No, because you're an easy
I saw
check,
you
Tim.
saying
Oh,
words.
And
shit.
so is
I'm saying a
Unctious.
lot of shit. There's like
There's
4
no
mafias
way
in
you
1
would come out
miller.
as cop.
Why would you come out as cop knowing
Yeah.
there's
Because
5
we
possible
said-
checks? Let me talk. Shut up. Why do you come out as cop when there's 5 mafias possible checks? And even if you really get one, you're not gonna do skill power, and then they can stack you anyway, and you're gonna die. Why would you do that? You're smart, Tim. I know you're smart. You're not dumb enough to come out as a real cop and say all that.
Suck
I
it.
don't have anything else to say.
I don't know what to say. If I'm the cop, I want to kill some fucking mafia. I'm tired of this. That last game pissed me off so much because everyone's like, Carlton, can you please spoon feed me?
Regardless of
Feed
how
me
that
my
last game
decision.
went.
I'm like, no, we're not doing that shit in my town anymore.
So you'll come out as
fucking
Scotland first?
This is fucking the mafia genocide, all right? The mafia are going to regret the day they were freaking born.
At
That's not
best-
racist. That's not
at best,
racist. I
You're
don't hate
playing really
Italians.
bad town.
That's
At-
that's
At
extreme.
best, you're playing really bad town.
No.
You are
Why
cop,
wouldn't I
unless
come
they
out
kill him.
if I check a mafia? Seriously.
Because it's a Miller.
Because there's a
I
Miller.
told you.
There's a
Look, I
Miller.
told you guys before I even said this. 1, you're not gonna believe me because I'm cop. 2, you're not gonna believe me because I didn't check right. Should I have checked Ryan? Like,
No,
that would have
it
made it
wouldn't make
more
any sense.
believable.
No,
You should have checked me and then fake claimed against me so I could be out.
Why do you think we shouldn't kill either one of them this round?
Okay,
Yeah,
look,
serious, Rival. What's
Because
your...
Shindig's is an easy check, in my opinion, if he is fake cop. And so is Unctious. So it's like, we're not going to reduce kill power. And they already have suspicion on both of them. So why kill them if we can kill them later?
look. So
I
my
don't know. I
plan
mean, we
is.
can
That's
kill them.
dumb come out of you as well. Like, why would you kill like a mafia that just come out as a fake cop
I'm
in
saying
the
that they're
first?
easy checks if he really isn't the cop, is all I'm
Look,
saying.
what I'm trying to
Well,
do
what
is
if he dies next
get the
round?
town.
Right.
Is get the town to make a
That's all
plan,
I'm saying.
right?
You are
So
burying. You're. I don't even know what to say to you. You're literally like. Everything
If
that you
we
just
get-
said is so.
I'm
If anybody
blown
ever
away.
believes that it was the right decision to come out as cop first round, they're wrong. And the fact that like that's a thing alone, and that we know that you're a smart player, means that you wouldn't have done that if you were
Yeah,
cop.
and
just
that's
wouldn't
why, that's why I'm saying we shouldn't kill Shindigs, is because even I think that he's Mafia, I really do, and I'm not sure
Then
about
why would you
Unctious,
kill
right?
him?
No, I like
Because
really
I-
think that he's town. Because like we literally just had this conversation. I have a quote saying hashtag I fucked the town. Like as
Wait,
town.
what?
Tim,
Like
I have no idea what you're talking about.
This
sir. I
was
know-
this was before this game. So like, but I'm just the idea was in his head, and knowing Tim, he's just like, shit, I'm gonna do this. So I think Tim is down.
You think he's actually a cop?
He's
You
screwing.
actually
I think
think he's
he's
cop
town
then?
trying to screw town.
Why would I
Yeah,
want to
Tim
screw
thinks
town? I love town.
So then we don't want him.
Because I
fake
am
anyway.
Here's
So,
Wait, Sherman, what
in
are
other
you
words-
making?
Sherman, are you
Huh?
saying that he's not the cop and he's just pretending to be cop, but he's really town?
That makes no sense. What the
That's
But it,
like
I
the
don't
dumbest
know.
thing
It
to
doesn't
do.
make
know,
any
dude.
sense. It doesn't make
that's-
any sense but I just had that conversation with him before this game.
But he's
And,
not
like,
Game is getting dumber and dumber every word you guys
play
say.
like this the other night where he just made really stupid moves the entire
Hey,
time?
hey,
He was-
guess who won?
though.
Guess who
He-
won?
He
The
didn't claim
town.
cop though. He
The
didn't claim
town.
cop first day.
Also, you won because of luck. You didn't win because of good play. Like you happened to, you got lucky.
That's what Gold League newbies say about people higher than them,
Got
bro.
lucky
No.
because there was a
I'm
real
too
cop
GM
that
for
saved
you.
your ass.
2 GM for you.
It was just bad play. Like
2 GM
bottom
for
line.
you.
Are we on a timer?
Yeah.
You're on a timer, and
Okay.
it's just wasting our time right now.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
bro,
okay,
I know
so.
I'm talented. Formal unctuous. Like, come on. Like, why am I dicking around? Formal unctuous. I mean, come on. Got it. I'm not having offense. I'm not even gonna listen.
No.
Not even gonna listen.
I think Tim is a knight 2 Lynch.
Was that a real formal?
100% Tim is
I don't hear
knight 2
defense.
Lynch.
I'm not even gonna listen.
Night 2? You mean
A
day
night
was that a
2 or
formal?
day 2?
Was that
Day
formal?
2?
Day
You
2
mean-
Lynch.
mean day
I'm
two.
sorry,
Formal
day 2
unctuous.
Lynch.
I formal unctuous.
Oh,
Right,
this is a
so-
formal. There's
Oh,
there's
wait, hold on. We should talk this out. But yeah, like, I just want to say, my conviction on unctuous is so strong.
Wait, how much time do we get for the first day?
I'm 100.
a total of 20
Ryan.
minutes.
Dude, just say nothing and fucking like we're not gonna kill you. Just let us get it over with.
So if Tim's a day 2 Lynch, who are you thinking for day 1 right now, Ryan?
We got to talk about other shit. It's
Okay,
not
no,
Tim and
agreed.
it's not Unctuous.
No, okay, all right,
Can I
no,
hear
all
something?
right, I agree. We should move pages.
Let's vote, get past Unctuous, and move on.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
saying like
Do you
vote
have to
and
vote
then
for
just
that?
We have two
deny him so
Lynches?
he's absolved.
Do
Oh,
we have
gotcha,
2
yeah.
Lynches?
Yeah, he
Wait.
called the formal. Unctuous gave his
Okay.
defense. Let's vote.
Yeah.
Let's vote.
I-
Don't vote.
I like
Don't,
it.
why are we? Why don't just?
No, you vote
retract
to
it?
exonerate Unctuous so we can just move on the conversation for the
Yeah.
Yeah,
round.
but then,
We have
then
no
something
unctuous
comes
right
up.
now.
just-
I rescinded.
we can't
Sorry, I
vote.
rescinded.
Okay.
Was that
well,
formal
Yeah.
So there's no
That was
formal on
rescinded.
unctuous, correct?
No, rescinded because I took Unctuous's thing last night. Like, I don't want it to not pass.
What
Hold
did
on,
you take
Tim,
of mine
I
last
did
night?
not-
You
I
Tim
did not
needs
want
to stop talking. Tim, stop talking. If you're town, stop talking. Let us talk about other people.
Did you just silence it?
Can I hear
We can't
from
do that.
Tank?
Nick,
I don't
why
know
are you
anything
Mafia?
about you.
I'm not.
Yo, no, can you hear me?
You can hear you.
Yeah, all right. Do you want to know about who I am?
Well, I just
We
like.
don't have time for that shit right now. We're on a timer.
Yeah, timer happens.
ASL,
and we just
ASL.
talk
You can talk after the game is over if you want to know more about him. All right?
Yeah, no. Right now, Tim is suspicious as fuck. At best, he's being crazy. I don't understand how the results of the previous game means he plays like this in this game.
No, it
That
wasn't
doesn't
results.
make
It was
sense.
like it was a conversation, and like he thought, this is Tim.
This is the new
Oh, I
guy.
know, but I mean, it still doesn't make much sense to play
Again,
like.
guys, well,
It doesn't.
I don't even want to talk about it anymore because I feel like we already know exactly what just
There's a time
happened.
limit.
Yeah.
Time limit.
And like we're all on the same page if that was just fucking crazy. And we
Everyone-
got Jason to, like yell. Jason was yelling into the mic. I just want to understand how crazy things have gotten that Jason like got
Oh, that was so stupid, though.
Okay, wait. And let's keep going.
himself.
Keep going. Let's
Yeah.
move
So
it.
anyway, yeah.
Hey Nick, why are you town, man?
Why am I town?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm good. I'm good at town. 100% town. I don't know really much I can say right now. I don't really know what to do in this situation with.
Tell us how you can produce for the town later.
Produce.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I can give. I'm gonna try my best to give some good reads later in the game. I'm trying my hardest now. It's my fourth game now, so I'm gonna try better. I'm just trying to get used to the game. So if I get lynched night 1, I'm not gonna get any better at the game. So I'd rather stay in longer and try to get good.
What do you think about the shit that Tim pulled off?
Dude,
I don't even know. It seems ballsy going in like that.
Just a warning, we have about 10 minutes on a side note.
But it's pretty ballsy what he did. I don't know. I don't even know.
Well, there's a promo right now on Tim. Would you vote for him or not?
I don't know if I would vote for him because that's just I feel like.
Oh, there's a promo now. You can't not think. You not know. Think about it.
I wouldn't vote on
No,
him.
I'm just pushing.
If there was one. I wouldn't vote on him because I just don't think I don't think he would do that if you're Mafia. Just that fast. I don't know.
Does anybody else find it suspicious that Sherman was defending Tim, although that was a ridiculously stupid play?
Yeah.
The reason I'm defending is because like Tim literally had this idea, threw it at me in Skype like 10 minutes before this game. Like this scenario we joked about just before I screwed Tim.
Okay, what's the correct scenario? Are you saying that you're saying that he's town, but he's pretending to be cop for some reason?
Can I bring up Exhibit A?
Yeah, can I read the Skype chat?
We actually
dude, no, because honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Tim planted the seed in your mind so that you could read the Skype chat. Like, he was like, wouldn't it be funny if blank? And then, oh man, blank.
I mean, the important thing about this.
If Tim is Mafia, he is the best player I've ever seen. Because
just real quick, Sherman. No, I just want to know the timing of this Skype message, which is relevant. Was this like during the lull phase where we were waiting for whoever to respond to their Skype message?
No.
Or was this like end of last?
This was last game. This was last game. Where I was saying
that's all I wanted to know. That's all I wanted to know.
Yes.
Play the game. Stop talking about this.
Can I
So
post?
we can't talk about unverifiable Skype messages that happen pre.
And we can't keep talking about Tim. We need to talk about other people.
So here's what I think. We should talk. Yeah. If the medic is still alive, the medic probably needs to heal Tim. Tim is going to get double stacked if he really is cop. If not, we can look at him tomorrow night. But tonight, we don't need to worry about him.
No. Mafia can still meta. Mafia can still meta.
What did you say, Ryan? Say again, Ryan.
Okay, again. If we have a medic still alive, they should heal Tim because he might be actually the cop, and then he'll likely be double stacked if he is actually the cop.
Okay, fuck this game then. I'm the real cop. I checked Tim first night in his Mafia.
All right.
And Rival was Tim, shut up. You can't talk anymore because they're Mafia. Rival defended Tim, and Sherman defended Tim, and now Bragger is defending Tim. So that's it. I'm going down first night, and
Jason, check me.
I'm gonna be dead because there's no medic to save me because there's double stack no matter what happens. So
the only reason
do you understand? I'm not defending Tim.
No, yeah, Brager never defended Tim. What he said was we can't
kill him night two.
What he said was we can't kill him now because if he happens to be the cop, then we're fucked.
How can he think that Tim was cop though? Like.
He doesn't think that he is. He's saying
he had to entertain the notion that he was.
Right.
Exactly.
You entertain
even the smallest risk.
Okay, does anybody believe Tim?
No.
No one. So
no.
Tim
is it. We have 3 Mafia, basically. You think
Tim
it's
is
me,
Mike
or you
Lynch.
think it's Auctious?
Tim, you've
or
gone
you think
full
it's
Tim.
Why is it? No, seriously, I'm actually getting upset right now. Why do you think it's me? I did some.
Cry. I want to see your
Why didn't you
tears,
come
Tim.
out with your 911 check if you thought it was me, huh? Like I don't understand any of this. This is silly. Like I came out as a cop. I'm doing my cop duty.
No, you're not.
No, there's a Miller in this game.
Mafia. Okay, I don't want to be loud, but we get a chance to kill a Mafia right now. This is silly. Or you move around the fact you're not sure
let's
whether
talk about what
it's
just
Jason.
happened. Let's just
Tim,
talk
what are you saying though, Tim? Are you saying that
Unctuous. I want to hear Unctuous.
I want your Unctuous too. Let's do it.
Okay, here's what just happened. Tim's job, what he decided his job was to find out who the Mafia was, because, or not the Mafia, excuse me, who the cop was. Because if he is Mafia, in the event that he is Mafia, the case, like in his head is, I'm disposable as Mafia. There are 4 of us. We don't lose kill power if I die. There are still 3 left. So all that matters is that he was able to get the cop out, and if cop didn't come out, it was worth the risk, because if he dies or he knows he's not going to die night 1 because of the fact that like there's no way he's going to die night 1 because there's a chance that he's real cop. So he's secured his place for night 1. He's now perhaps the real cop has come out. Maybe. We don't even know if Jason's really telling the truth. This could be like some epic meta play where like he's actually like one of the other Mafia. I have no idea.
What's the time limit? I just want to know because we're now losing time.
Can I ask Tim something?
What?
Tim, do you think Jason's a fake cop? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, because I'm real cop.
No,
you're not.
Okay.
Unless there's 2 cops in the game, you're not the cop, buddy.
What am I supposed to say? I believe I'm cop. I 100% know I'm cop. I 100% know I checked Unctuous. What answers do you want from me? I checked Unctuous. He's Mafia. I'm cop. That's all.
When Tim came out, Jason went crazy.
Rybo, who do you think is cop?
How much time do we have left?
All right, look,
How am I supposed to?
This is my thoughts.
4?
One word. Who do you think is cop? Rybo. One word.
Jason
is cop. Okay.
Just Lynch.
I mean, it's a higher probability.
So you think Jason is cop, even though Jason just called you out as Mafia?
No, he called you out as Mafia.
I called you, buddy.
Oh, I thought he called you.
I'm gonna put a formal
I
on
did.
him.
I want to say something before you formal him though. I don't like Bregor's call for Medic to come out because he was like, okay, Medic needs to come out and save.
I didn't say
No, he
medic come out.
No,
I just said
no,
save him.
Sorry, you said you needed to save him. The thing is, so you said, okay, well, Mafia can probably double stack him. So what's the point of Medic saving if Mafia can double stack him if he's
So we
cop?
know if for sure if he's cop or not.
Mafia has
How
to
would you
double
know?
stack.
How would you know? Right though.
That wastes the Medic save. Like
But
Exactly.
it also wastes a Mafia kill if they double
Yeah.
stack.
Yeah, but I mean,
It cancels out.
But they're not going
But that
to.
doesn't
Why would
prove-
Mafia
that
kill
doesn't
him? Why
prove
wouldn't they
that
just leave him in? Like
Yep.
Because
he's
if,
so
if
guilty
Tim was
right now.
Mafia, if Tim was Mafia, then we'd be protecting Mafia from not dying. Like that.
Okay,
that doesn't.
no.
negate-
Here's the thing. Here's what I think. I think Mafia seriously next round will just kill not me or Jason. Like, don't you think that's the best like confusing?
I think
play?
you're telling them what to do right now. So I think we should.
No,
let you
I'm
do that.
not. I'm not. Don't you think that's true? No,
No, I don't
because
think
why would
anything. I know
tell
blah
them what
blah
to
blah
do?
blah blah
you're
blah.
just giving
Okay,
information
if
out.
I was
of
Mafia,
active
hey
friends.
Carlton, if I was Mafia, why would I say that out loud if I think I'm gonna die now because I'm not the real
Because
cop? I'm the
it's
real
still the
cop.
optimum move.
Dude, we got 2.5 minutes. We got 2.5 minutes. We need to make something happen.
Formal Tim. Formal Tim.
I agree.
Okay,
I hear the formal on Tim.
let me spell this out for you pussyfooting town here, okay? If I was Mafia, if I thought I was gonna die, why would I put that strategy out there? Like, that makes no sense at all because I'm gonna be dead. That totally nullifies the whole strategy of trying to leave me alive. That's off the table right
You're
now.
a Mafia
Second of all-
baneling. That's what you are, a
Yes.
baneling.
Okay,
Beautiful.
no. Second of all, I told you guys wouldn't believe me. I told you, like, oh, you probably won't believe me. I'm the cop. I checked Unctious, and the only thing you're going off of is Unctious is just like, oh, that's bullshit. And you think my last
Going off of Jason.
It's, yeah.
Hey, look, I was gonna point this out real quick too. It's
Hey.
like if
Sorry.
if Tim points out Unctious, right, and Unctious defends, and Tim really is cop, then Jason and Unctious are probably obviously Mafia.
Yeah.
right?
Then
Because-
if
Yeah.
Tim's cop,
Yeah.
then we have two confirmed Mafia already.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like, just pointing that out there. I'm not sure if anybody
I
caught on
mean,
to it.
guys, like, look, this is silly because you're definitely metaing yourselves. Like, you're saying, oh, Tim wants to fake cop.
No,
Tim
we're
wants to fake
putting
cop. Like,
we're
no.
putting situations and scenarios out to help us down
Tim,
the road.
why did you come out
all we're
right off
doing.
the bat? Like,
Because-
that's a bad play.
Okay, well, I'm sorry if you think it's a bad play, but I want to kill Mafia. I'm sorry. That's just at the end of the day.
We could've-
That's what
Mafia or
the
the
game's
villain,
about.
by the
Right,
way.
but why didn't you just lead? Why didn't you just lead the conversation towards Unctious instead of coming
just
out?
Feeling, yeah.
If you
Why
say
did Why
If
didn't
you
you?
just formal them.
If you're the real cop,
Because-
you'd play around
You
to
know
see
why?
who the Unctious would play
Because
sides
think about
with, so you
this.
know
How
other
do I
matches.
Say one
I
thing
know
though.
that's
guys.
exactly it.
Hey, is this a witch hunt or is this a
That-
fucking town discussion? Is this a
It's-
witch hunt or fucking
well,
town
our
We have a
discussion?
minute. We need to
That's
do
what
it.
Mafia is,
Possibility
isn't
that
it?
both
A
Tim
minute. We
and-
have 1 minute.
and
The
Unctious are
formal's
town.
on Tim, so we get to vote on him or not. We can keep on talking about this.
I
Yeah.
thought I get a defense, bro. I thought this was fucking America.
You have been defending yourself.
Finish your defense because we're on a time limit.
Okay, I know how Unctious plays. I know how he's gonna react if I place any blame on him. I don't want to pussyfoot around. I want to kill Mafia. I formal Unctious. I am the cop.
You can't
There's
formal.
no other reason I would do this. There's no.
I
Okay,
formaled.
it's
It's past
silly.
tense.
Okay,
You're
look.
formaled already.
You
Look.
can't formal when there's already a formal
Oh, no,
down.
I know. I
It's
just
just-
meant.
No, it was past tense, I think. He was saying
So-
it for.
He also
I know as
rescinded.
Mafia, this is like the
already.
dumbest
50
move I can
seconds.
come out as fake cop. So I don't want to waste Towns any more time. You make the decision, but you gotta fucking live with it because I'm the fucking cop and you guys are messing this shit up day one.
What if
I was waiting for the vote count off. I was trying to,
Can we vote yet?
Okay,
We have 50 seconds. Come on.
Wait,
20 seconds at this point.
20 seconds.
Well,
Let's go.
can you call the vote,
Okay,
Hannah?
so
Can we really
roll.
vote? Can we really vote him off? Seriously, I
This
mean,
is the worst
Okay,
situation.
let's
wait,
go
I'm waiting for the
to
count off.
let's go to vote. 1, 2, 3. Tim is dead. Everybody go to sleep. Sorry for boring tonight. The kittens are eating, and I don't have a long enough webcam cord to go get them. Okay, everybody please wake up except for Jason. Oops, that was a really fast night.
That settles that.
So,
Okay, yeah, that settles that pretty easily.
So the three people that didn't vote for Tim were Nick, Sherman, and Rybo.
Yeah,
I voted.
Sherman
No,
was
it
the one that
wasn't.
defended him.
I definitely
Eric
voted.
did.
I stuck my hand up before the vote even started.
Yeah, Rybo. Yeah, he voted.
It must have frozen on my.
It was Nick, Eric, and Sherman.
I stuck my hand up before the vote even started, dude.
Yeah.
Then it was frozen on my screen then.
Okay,
So
so
you're
we
saying
have
Eric didn't
3
vote?
Mafia left. 3 Mafia left.
No, I voted.
Somebody said you didn't vote.
I did vote.
No, Eric was
I
like
didn't see him
yelling
vote.
to get the vote going.
Yeah,
He's
but somebody said that he didn't vote.
I was the one that fucking formaled him.
I'm not saying you didn't. Somebody else is saying that you didn't vote.
Oh, okay.
It was probably just, I don't know. It was probably just
okay, anyone who's typing needs to mute.
Okay, so who did Jason exonerate again? Oh no, he said Tim was. Never mind. He didn't
Yeah,
exonerate.
He didn't
his
say,
one
he didn't
check
say
was
who
a-
he checked. Like he just said that. Oh no, wait. He said that he checked him.
He checked.
He said he checked him.
First night.
Yeah. That's a shame that he checked him. If he had checked anyone else, we could have exonerated
Someone.
Well, I mean,
That only
Nothing, it
gets
would've been
you
a
for
weird
one round.
How much time do we have on this round?
It's
We
still
still
20
have 20
minutes.
minutes.
First 3 rounds are 20 minutes, and then there's no time limit on the rounds after that.
Okay, so Nick and Sherman didn't vote, right?
And Sherman was the one that was saying that. Oh, I think he could be town because he said he was probably going to do this as town. Or something.
That's pretty suspicious, but let's talk it through first.
So can I give you guys the full story? So
No.
last game, Carlton was like, there was this like, if you saw in voting, Carlton was actually like voted the highest at one point as being Mafia, and so he messages me. He's like, "This is meta. Carlton's Mafia." Unctious tried to screw with everything by just saying that he was cop and that Carlton was town, and like he did that purely for this like for no reason, and so then Tim is like,
Are you saying what happened? Wait. Are you saying what happened, or are you saying
This
like,
is
I
was the
not-
conversation. No,
Okay.
Tim was saying that you fake claimed as town just to screw the game up.
Yes, and that you
But
were
Tim has said multiple times in the last 2 weeks that he's going to start claiming cop all the time.
okay because I didn't know that. But, like this was
I'm
literally
seriously mad.
happened right before we had like this game. So
yeah, that.
So I just thought he was.
Yeah, okay. What I mean, let's say Sherman's Mafia, right? Actually, never mind. This doesn't make sense.
What about Nick? Nick, why didn't you vote for Tim?
I know he was just gonna get killed anyway. So
you didn't vote?
Wait, what?
You're dead.
He was gonna
You're
die.
dead.
No.
You're dead.
That's unacceptable. Like,
Because you're not going to help later when our lives are even more on the line.
no. Your votes give us information as to who you are and what your role is. If you don't vote based on the reason that, oh, something's going to happen anyways, you didn't give us information. Either way, it's either bad town or you're Mafia.
So you're not going to help us later. Therefore,
Why wouldn't I help later? Because I just didn't vote that one round. I wouldn't help later.
well, this is the second game in a row you didn't vote off Mafia.
It gives
first round,
conflicting
so it's like,
signals.
what am I supposed to think?
Rob, how are your reads on your brother?
I'm trying not to get analytical with him. I think he is still figuring out the nuances of the game. He's watched a lot, so I don't know if me knowing him more would bias my opinion. Obviously, I have a different take on how he acts compared to everyone else, but I'm not sure if that's necessarily going to be more insightful. I may just be more biased.
I'd still like to hear it.
And overcompensating. I honestly think he just wasn't thinking. I honestly think a lot of fucking shit happened. My jaw was dropped that entire first day because what the fuck was that all about? I would be really confused trying to process everything as well. I voted at the end of the day because I think that's a negative force in the game. No matter what, you don't need that to be. Tim was an anti-contribution. He was not adding to the town, and all of the discussion was revolving around him. We tried several times to divert it from him, and we still just had to go right back to him. He was just sucking up all of the energy. So I knew I was definitely going to vote him out regardless of innocent or guilt because it was just bad town at the end of the day. Or he was a shit Mafia. One of the two. That's what I'm saying from him. I'm not going to
follow up real quick. Do you think we should vote out Nick if we can't find a good Mafia?
If you can't find anyone else, I think Nick is probably your best bet then, for sure. I think given that what we have to go on, I'm not saying he's even going to be Mafia, but you just do what you have to do. I think Sherman was a tainted suspect here, and that he had this interaction previously with Tim that kind of skewed his opinion.
Taint.
So,
But the thing was with that.
I read Ryan wrong.
What do you think,
I want to change this.
I zoned out because T-Toss was fucking distracting me. I was telling him not to
What do you
talk.
think about this whole situation? Because you're the only one that's pretty much confirmed town, right?
Or it's like super meta and he's actually Mafia, and Tim was just pointing out.
Super meta.
No,
Richard, that would
like,
be a stretch, dude.
Two Town would have had to come out.
Because he would have been pushing.
That would be a pretty big stretch. I don't know why.
I don't think he would push against Unctuous.
There's no way he'd push against his own Mafia player. That would just be...
He was already
Especially
playing
as the first
Orthodox,
thing.
though.
Yeah,
I mean, let's just say it at that. He was already going like full blown. If he was Mafia, that is not how you play Mafia as a Mafia.
That would be interesting though if he was doing that to try to like throw a track onto me. So like if he was like, okay, I know I'm gonna be Mafia, but if I don't know. It's like super meta, and I don't want to talk about it.
It's hard to put any thought into his actions because he was so unorthodox. So I think you have to either take it for what it is and just move on. And I think again, he's taking up more of the time of the town. We should just try and drop it and move on.
Okay,
I already told you my thoughts. We have to lynch my brother if we don't have a better option.
Here's the thing.
I'm not suspicious of Ryan.
I think Sherman and Nick are the most suspicious right now. I want to hear Richard speak more because I haven't been around to hear him speak very much.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, I don't think Nick's that suspicious, but I am obviously suspicious of Sherman. But also what Rob said, he was like, I don't think Nick is Mafia, but if we have no other options, it would just be like a good thing to lynch him. But I don't think he would say that if, like he wasn't suspicious.
If my brother wasn't suspicious or if I wasn't suspicious.
Like, if he's not suspicious, why would you say vote him off right away?
Because it was what Rabo was saying about a town that contributes. Having someone who's able to provide insight later. A bad town can be even more greater of an asset than Mafia coordinating with each other.
Right.
Because it completely diverts the trail and the conversation. And that's where I'm coming from. Like, when I was town, my brother was Mafia like 2 weeks ago. I was saying, why aren't you questioning my brother more? Why aren't you questioning my brother more? And then I got killed, and he ended up being Mafia and not said a word the entire time. And everyone just thought he was shit town. So I think rather than saying, oh, he's just a shit town, let's move on,
trying to talk
execute the shit town.
Okay, yeah.
But that's where I'm coming from. I'm just explaining the context of my thought.
Honestly, though, when that happened, that was me planting the words "shit town." I was his fellow Mafia, and I was planting those words.
Yeah.
It wasn't that everybody was thinking.
No,
that.
I thought he was shit town.
I'm just trying to talk.
I thought he was saying it the whole time.
I was planting
It'll
that
be like,
idea.
Ray, what do you think? And he's
All
like, well, I
right,
think he's a bad
hold on.
Tony.
What's the time
Hold
left
on.
before we go any further?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, John.
Okay, so I just want to say this. We are relying heavily on previous games when we should be relying on how people are playing now.
Also, can we do some math real quick? We have how many players do we have left? 13? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excuse me, 10. Okay, so 3 Mafia, 7 towns. If we miss Lynch, 6 town, 3 Mafia, they get 2 kills. That's 4 town, 3 Mafia. That's Lynch or lose. Right?
All right.
So we have 1 fuck up.
I have a question. Do people think Nick is bad town or Mafia?
I think
he's just
I
being
think he's
bad
made
town.
2 really bad moves right now already.
Okay, but is that enough to kill him?
No, I think we wait. I think when it comes down to like 1 minute left, we formal him and he dies if nobody else comes up.
Okay, so he's just all right. So the other option is
plan.
Sherman.
You know, I'm going to throw this out there, and not because they've been doing anything anti-town or anything, but Rob, when I asked you about your brother, you came off as super Mafia to me. Just your reaction.
I mean, I'm gonna have a different reaction talking about my brother as opposed to someone else.
Well,
I'm gonna try now move away from the brother dynamic here because my brother got pinned for obviously being Mafia because I died, so obviously he would kill his brother. So the way I would interact with my brother is different than who I'd interact with someone else.
No, I hear you. I hear you, but you guys know I'm a big body language player. I'm a big like gut feeling player, and that's just kind of what I felt from you.
Yeah, and I encourage you to feel that because you're really strong with your reads. So I'm not gonna try and fight, and it's a gut feeling. It's not a sense
or he's
of
Mafia.
rationality.
Or he's Mafia. We don't know.
Let's go off some reads.
Either he's great with his reads right now, or he's Mafia.
With that being said, I mean, all right, Ryan had pinned down Rob. Rob, who do you pin down? We have 5 minutes to do this. It's quick enough.
I mean, for going off things right now,
one strongest read, and then if you have any circles, because circles are extremely important.
I think circles are good to have. I want to hear. I'm not saying it's a read. I want to hear a little bit from Carlton now that this like post Timpacalypse has subsided. I want to hear what Carlton's sitting at the moment.
I didn't like the non-vote for Tim from Nick. I understand it a little more from Sherman than Nick. I didn't like it either, but I don't like it. I like it less from Nick than Sherman. I still don't like the call for the medic to save Tim. And I know a couple people might disagree with me on that. I don't think it makes sense at all because at that point, they still had 2 kill power. So they were either going to do one of 2 things. They were either going to definitely double stack, or they were going to not kill Tim at all to leave him alive to make him suspicious. I don't think they would have taken a chance to split the vote on Tim. So I think that putting a medic save on Tim would have been a complete waste of a medic save.
I absolutely agree with you, Carlton, and the fact that Ryan also said if we don't have anybody else to go on, let's kill him a minute later. So he always tries to stall kills on his own Mafia brothers.
This
Just
is
pointing
true.
that out there.
I do
So
that.
Ryan, you do stall kills on your Mafia brother, and like you saying that makes me ultra suspicious of you.
Okay, so let me address that. So with Tim, had Jason not come out, then us as town had no option but to leave Tim alive for at least 1 round to see what the Mafia did. So that's why I said that about Tim. And then when Jason came out, I instantly switched sides, instantly knew Tim was lying, because Tim is the one player who will do some weird ass shit like that as town. I can see Tim doing that as town. The thing with the medic is, yes, the Mafia have to double stack, but I also think the medic has to heal who they think the sheriff is. Like, neither of them can afford to not make those kind of plays in hopes that the other one doesn't do it.
What do we have?
We have like
real quick.
Tim's done that before.
Ryan, you should have known that they're gonna double stack him night 1. That's all I'm saying. So
Real quick, Tank, who do you think is Mafia? Who are your reads?
I have suspicions on Sherman and Carlton right now.
Why Carlton? Because
Carlton simply because his contributions to this conversation have been only when prompted and only towards Ryan. He attacks Nick, except for the fact that I think, at least I'm going to speak for myself, but for most of us, he's playing bad town. It's not necessarily Mafia, at least that's how I feel about it. And going after him as the vote, like mentioning that he's the vote is sort of the last ditch thing and sort of a safe thing because it's something we've said is the last ditch thing. As for Sherman, it just has it goes with his affiliation with Shindigs and how it's just really, really shady. Do you need anything more?
I mean, it was a real conversation, and when
I can't verify that conversation. It happened beyond this game, and we can't be relying on things that happen beyond this game, the actual meta game.
Beyond the game.
So I just want to say something real quick. Nick, you know right now you are our backup plan. You're not saying shit right now. And you're the backup plan. You need to be contributing.
Accuse people?
The biggest thing you could do, Nick, in general, is just talk without being prompted. That's the biggest thing you can do is just bring yourself into the conversation.
Kind of time check, please.
Uninvited, just talking, just throw out some thoughts. It's really the best thing you can do for moving forward. Like, regardless of what role you're going to be, it's the best way to play because it's the way to get.
What happens if someone mentions what I was thinking? Like, what do I say? I can't say that thought.
Just agree with that.
It's better than absolutely nothing and then not voting because you think things are
and
gonna
then
happen.
maybe being more forward with the conversation so you get your word in first before someone else gets to say it. So you get the first dib on the thought.
All right, so this is
because
my
I'll be honest,
feeling
that
on
happens.
who's town. I feel like Carlton's town, Unctious' town, and Rybo's town. I feel like Rybo's town and Carlton's town is because Carlton, he pointed out also that Ryan said to put medic on Tim, which I completely disagree because this is probably not a good call. And Rybo, he agreed with Carlton. He also, before Ryan, Rybo thought Ryan was suspicious. So that it just feels like those two were probably not Mafia. And Unctuous, I don't think is Mafia because Tim just pointed him out right away.
I'm interested in this thing going on between Carlton and Rybo because I think they've been agreeing quite a bit so far up until this point, and I think that's worth talking about.
Up to this point, we've been green the whole time, so.
They've been pretty simple black and white things to
if you're
talk
asking
about.
me, if you're asking me if I'm Mafia, I'm not. I mean, I'm trying to point out.
I didn't ask that. I was pointing out that you guys have been agreeing a lot, and I think that's an interesting connection to bring out. And it's interesting.
I think they're easy reads, though, too, don't you? I mean, I don't know.
Eric, I want to hear your opinion as to how things are going.
Right now, I trust Unctuous and you.
Okay. Why do you trust me?
I just think that everything you've been saying so far has made sense, and you're trying to progress the game right now in our favor.
He's saying you're pro town. You've been making pro town moves.
and I don't think that there was any crazy metagame for Unctuous. I just don't believe it.
I'm just bringing it up. It's not
that was a double stack, right? Have we talked about that yet?
Yeah.
No. No, but couldn't. You're assuming that.
Because nobody. Well,
it had to be.
Nobody else died, so it was either
didn't somebody leave?
It conceivably could have been something else. It'd just be a really shitty suboptimal play. That's
Hey,
what I'm saying.
Because he was the only one that died, right?
Let's also talk about kills night 1, too. Like,
yeah, Thundertoss and Kimball.
We have time, guys.
Those are two extremely strong town players. Like, you know, I don't know.
Did you say 2 minutes?
Three.
They're interesting kills because it seems like a stronger player may have left them in my opinion.
Carlton, explain to me why Ryan's play was bad.
Why calling for the medic to save Tim was bad?
Yeah.
Because if Tim was cop, he was going to die no matter what, whether the medic saved him or not. Or he was going to get left in, whether the medic saved him or not. Like, it didn't. The medic's play, night 2, didn't make a difference as far as Tim was concerned.
But let me say this: if the Mafia double stacks Tim, then a heal anywhere else is wasted the same. It doesn't matter.
I honestly, if you want to be serious,
here's the thing: if then I'm trying to think of how to say this.
Really fucking meta.
I agree with. I think the save on Tim was a decent plan because either they were going to try to, like, he played his role, which means that they might not have killed him. But on the other hand, had they kept him alive, it would have been less suspicious. Like, I think he overplayed his hand like way too much to some extent.
Hey, and with you guys,
I don't think there's any way they would have split the vote.
Real quick, I'm not saying that I'm not suspicious of Carlton. My only really strong town reads right now are Eric, Unctuous, and Tank Tank. And everybody else I'm really wishy-washy, including Carlton. Even though he's agreeing with me and I'm agreeing with some of the things he's saying, that doesn't mean I'm not suspicious of him.
I'm just going to put it out there that
Guys, we have 2 minutes. We gotta get really organized here right now.
As far as night 1 kills, the number one person I'd look to would be Carlton. Making them.
Being killed or what?
Making
as far as night 1.
Carlton, you should respawn right now.
We don't have time.
Respawn.
There's no way I would have killed Thundertoss first round. Thundertoss got killed for being 2 town last time. Like, you can't leave Thundertoss in for a bad reason. Like,
all right, let's kill who?
Nick, I think.
Or Sherman.
Nick or Sherman, one of those guys.
I got a better town read on Sherman.
Yeah, me too.
So Nick?
Killing me?
Yeah, I think that's what's gonna happen.
Okay.
Formal Nick.
Wait, okay. I'm coming out as a medic.
Good.
Okay.
Alright, so this is what I feel. This is what I have written down. Okay. Ryan, obviously the bad, I don't feel like that was good. Coming out, trying to save Jason.
Okay, I rescind, by the way. I rescind.
Well, we don't have that much time left.
Yeah, we have 1 minute. We got to
I
decide.
had to come out. So I saved Ryan first round, and I saved Jason second
Give him
round.
30 seconds to talk, and then we'll do the formal real quick.
Okay.
That's who I saved.
Who's the formal one?
Who is it? Carlton?
There's no formal on anyone right now.
Well,
Is it Carlton?
Formal Carlton.
I'm not Mafia. Don't vote for me.
I'm gonna die if somebody's medic. I'm going to die.
We have 30 seconds of the medic being alive. Nick, what else do you have to say? What else do you like before we have to end this round?
I think I honestly feel that Ryan is Mafia. That's all I'm going with.
Right.
I'm tempted to believe it.
Kill Ryan.
Do not vote for me. I'm 100% tap.
All right, kill Ryan.
Do not.
Formal Ryan.
Ryan.
Demand.
All right, formal on me. Well, You guys need. I guess we're going to sleep. I really don't think you should kill me. I am 100% town. I'm really frustrated that you put it on me, but oh my god. All right.
Okay, let's go to vote.
Oh, I can't keep talking?
We're 10 seconds over.
Oh, I thought
Well,
like
there's a grace period for formals.
There should be a grace
Yeah,
period.
defense-
for-
That's not what was discussed last week, but let it go.
Thank you.
Okay. I kind of want to give my town circle, but I also kind of don't in case you kill me to keep them alive. So I guess you guys thought I was Mafia because of the stuff I did with Tim, but as soon as Jason came out, I instantly switched. I backed Jason. The shit with the medic healing Tim, it didn't matter either way. Like, okay, let me explain it. If the medic heals Tim and they double stack, Tim dies. If the medic heals Tim and they don't double stack, Tim lives. So regardless, like, that was the play you have to make.
But it is if you happen to be Mafia, you ask them to put the medic on Tim. That means that you get to vote for 2 other people. But that means that you're not Mafia because of the fact that you told them to stack, or you told the medic. I don't know. I don't fucking know anymore.
Well, because if Tim was, if the medic protected Tim, and Tim was Mafia, and they killed 2 others, we could be sitting here wondering if medic died turn 1.
Right. Well, okay, I understand that. Well, I am town. I'm not a roll, so if you kill me, you're not killing anything important. But I am absolutely Mafia. I have a town circle, but I don't want to call it out.
Did you say you're absolutely Mafia?
What?
Did you say you're absolutely Mafia?
Did I just say that?
Yes, you did.
All right, can we go to a vote, please?
Hold on, let me just say one thing. Let me just say one thing. I understand.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
In the Game of Thrones.
I just made the biggest. Okay, this is the biggest newbie move of my life because when you see the tape after the game, I am town. I can't believe I just said that. Go ahead and kill me because I realized I slipped up. This is the game. I feel like a fucking dumbass.
Fucking game.
I feel like such a fucking dumbass.
Let's go to vote, please. 1, 2, 3.
I'm sorry, man. That's just.
I kind of believe you. I kind of believe you.
Go to sleep. You can't talk after the vote. Okay, everybody please wake up except for Nick and Sherman.
All right. Well, Ryan just messed up really bad.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, so we got 3 left.
Okay.
There's definitely going to lose. Hold on. So Nick and Sherman. What? Why? Hold on. Nick and Sherman.
So I want to know why you. I don't know. The guy next to me, Rob. Why you went over your brother so quickly?
Why'd I go over my brother?
I mean, just throw him under the bus, basically.
Well,
Like, that is what happened.
Right. Well, I mean, everyone already had the consensus of what it was. I said my fact of what I believe, that my brother just made a shitty town play. And I think Richard was the one that was questioning me on, like, why would I believe that? And I don't think it was malicious in the sense that he was Mafia trying to do some sort of like silly gaming of it. I genuinely think that he did not process the fact that he would look really conspicuous if he didn't vote for him.
Okay.
I genuinely think it was just, him slipping up on the spot.
Okay.
That's my thoughts. I mean, that's
Richard.
Yeah.
I want to hear your thoughts on Rybo and Carlton.
Well, I think Rybo's definitely good with the things that he's been saying, and like I don't know about Carlton. I mean, I want to hear more from him.
Well, no, wait. I want to
Yeah.
hear first your thoughts on Carlton.
Well, like I'm not sure about him right now.
Exactly
but
why?
Just because, like, I feel like he hasn't been saying as much as like a couple of the other people, like you and Unctious, and it's just not.
Can we kill
I'm just
Rybo?
not sure.
Can we kill Rybo?
For what?
Why? What do you think it's Rybo for?
okay, Tim. What are we doing here? Let's kill this guy.
I think Carlton and Richard are 100% Mafia.
No, then I'm suspicious of you then, because I'm not Mafia.
Well, I'm suspicious of you because I'm not Mafia.
Well, I'm suspicious of you. Now,
Bring
I'm
Mafia
suspicious of
jerks
you.
on.
Colin,
It's a positive feedback loop. He'll never.
into the camera, explain to me why you're not Mafia.
Because I'm town. That's not what that's the role I was given.
Uh-huh.
I want to hear more about that though. Like, I want to hear like an actual explanation.
That's why I'm not Mafia. I mean, what other explanation could there actually be for not being Mafia other than the role I was given as town?
I'll say this: Carlton generally stays pretty low, even as a townie. He doesn't call out a ton of people, especially early in the game, because he is such a great late town person. And right now he's been a little bit aggressive, and I don't know if you guys want to agree with me or not. And the other person I'm a little.
Who have I been aggressive? Wait. Who have I been aggressive to?
Ryan.
Well, I mean, the dude.
Well, first of all,
He was like,
I was agreeing with him, but at the end, I mean, obviously it's not Ryan, so I would have suspicion.
I really want to hold off
Carlton.
Rybo. I'm totally being Tim V2 right now.
With the meta claim.
Dude,
That's
do
what I
not
was
kill
doing.
me. Do not kill me, Unctious.
Rybo, would you have voted for Ryan if he had not said he was Mafia?
Wait, repeat the question.
Would you have voted to kill Ryan if he had not made that stupid slip?
Absolutely.
I wouldn't have. Actually, I don't even know why I voted. I didn't really believe
I
that he was
absolutely would
Mafia.
have killed Ryan.
I think it was like a policy
Lynch.
Lynch.
He had a better option.
Yeah, no. The dude says he was Mafia. You have to kill him.
Not just that. We had no more time
I'll
left
tell
to
you
kill
this too.
anybody else.
In the previous games, Eric's usually the one that's like calling out people so hard. In this game, he's not. And he's like, I agree with Unctious and Tank, who are my two strongest town reads. And my strongest Mafia reads are Eric, Carlton, and Richard.
I'm interested in where Eric's been all game.
Richard, you asked Richard why he thought Carlton, or what his thoughts were on Carlton. And he's like, oh, I don't know. Well, how do you not have an opinion right now when it's like an hour into the game and he's giving out more information than anybody else in the game?
Are you talking about
Who did you just say you're suspicious of?
I'm suspicious of you, Richard, and Eric.
Because earlier you thought Eric was good.
I know. And
10 minutes ago.
I'm telling, early in the game, I thought you were clear as far as the first round, but the second night, dude, usually you're so strong. You were so strong as far as like going hard at people, and right now you're not, and that makes
I
me
did. I was the
ultra
first person to
suspicious.
come after Tim before even the other cop came out.
That's the first. Everybody was suspicious of Tim. That's an obvious pick, man.
I'd have to agree with that. So
like, I don't know about Rob, but like he's
Ryan was suspicious of Rob.
Yeah, he
That's
was
like-
suspicious of me. Yeah.
Yeah, there's only one thing I have written down for like who Ryan was targeting. He wanted to wait on Nick. He's like, we can vote for him, but we'll wait. But he was accusing Rob. He thought Rob was suspicious.
to be honest, the only reason why I questioned Rob was
What are your thoughts on Tank then? Because Tank's going hard at you. I'm going hard at you. Unctuous is going hard at me. And Richard,
that was brief. That was just to see what
is
happened.
also clearing you, by the way. So
I mean,
I want to know what your thoughts are on Tank.
I think he's been playing well. He's brought up a lot of valid points. Not me being Mafia, that's not one of them, but a lot of the other points he's brought up.
Carlton, you have to understand why I'm questioning you, of all people.
Absolutely. Yes.
Okay.
Like it's like become this big joke that like they leave me in the game just because like they want to mess with me.
Unctuous, who do
No
you
offense,
think
but like
is
your
Mafia right
defense
now?
is so shitty, dude.
I
You're
think
just like, I'm town.
I think
Don't
I'm
kill
like,
me. We'll
Rob
lose.
actually hasn't said that much recently, but
That's
I'm
because
not.
I don't have good
terribly
reads on
suspicious of
people
him.
right now, so the only thing I can do is defend myself by saying that I'm town.
Rob and Unctuous.
Gotta give us something.
Wait, I'm trying to talk, and they've just.
Oh,
yelled.
go ahead and talk.
Sorry. Okay, so Rob hasn't said much in a while, so I'm excited to hear from him, but I'm not that suspicious of him right now. I'm interested in that Eric's playstyle has changed so drastically from what it has been in the past. I don't know if he's just tired, but he is definitely not saying as much as he was before, and I think that's suspicious. Now, the thing about like Mafia at this stage is that they can afford to like kind of like turn against each other and play it really, really like chaotically. They can get away with that right now. It's we have 7 people left. If it's Lynch or lose. They can afford to do that to some extent, which is why this is weird, because I saw Rybo and Carlton kind of like being butt buddies for a little while, and then I called it out, and then it stopped happening. And then Richard hasn't said very much of anything, and I'd like to hear more from him. That makes me suspect him, because I haven't played much with Richard, but if he's not talking that much, then I think he's almost a worthy Lynch. But we've gotten to the point where it is Lynch or lose, right? So it's like, can you kill a quiet town on Lynch or lose? That's always been the question. We've been talking about policy lynching for quiet people for like a long time.
Wait.
I have taken a little bit of a backseat this game because Tank has been doing a pretty good job poking at people. And last game, I'll admit it, I fucking lost it for town. And my reads were all wrong. So I don't want to be the person that loses this one again.
I don't know. I don't think that would change your play style, dude. I honestly don't. I think that you're a strong player and you voice your opinion no matter what you did last game or the game prior. Because I've lost a lot of games for town, and I think that you would step up to that role and take control, just the way you played the past 4 games.
Richard,
just my personal thoughts.
Richard,
No, I understand.
Wait, we gotta let Rob speak before we go to Richard.
Okay.
So we're saying it's Lilo, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
it is Lilo.
Sorry, yeah, it is right, because I'm just trying to. It's a really shitty thing, just like everything blew up, and I'm trying to figure out from here what's happening. I think we just had a series of like really bad towns, so I think everyone's left in this position of confusion. I honestly, from where I'm coming from right now, Tank, I like the direction and the questioning and the poking. I think that's really strong. For Rybo, I haven't really. Oh, sure, okay. For Rybo, I mean, he's kind of just doing his thing. I don't have too many strong thoughts about him, and I'm kind of leaning towards either Carlton or Eric, and it's not in a place where, because Eric has been quiet. So with Eric being quiet, I question if it's a shift in his behavior style or if it's a shift in maybe just the insanity of this match. Like a lot of shit's just been kind of blowing up. Like Ryan self-confessing Mafia, Tim coming out instant cop, and then right after that you had Jason counterclaim cop. So there was a lot of pieces moving. So I'm not sure if maybe he just started taking a natural recessive, like passive experience in this game, because there was a lot of things going on that would be controlling the situation and dictating where conversations were going. Carlton is more of a gut feeling than anything. I don't have any strong conviction on it, so I wouldn't use that as lynching material. Those are just kind of my reads right now.
What's the time at?
Oh, that makes me ultra suspicious of
Wait.
Carlton still.
We have 12.
If
Wait,
Carlton's,
we have 12
if
minutes left?
Carlton's Mafia and Richard's Mafia, and if Carlton's Mafia, that means Richard's probably Mafia. And if Richard's Mafia, then it could be Robert Eric. I don't know. I could be completely wrong on Tank, but
You aren't. You're
No, I
absolutely not.
yeah. So I have a strong town read on Unctuous and Tank, and Rob is like really wishy-washy for me, and I would lean more towards Rob. I don't know.
If you had to vote, okay, so you'd vote between Rob and Eric. You'd vote Rob. Is that what you were saying?
Yeah, probably, because just his defense right there, when he brought up Carlton, he was like, I would be really suspicious of Carlton. Like he kind of just like looked and then like said a name.
I did no, because I told you I was on the fence that I didn't have a strong conviction or a series of actions which convict Carlton of being bad. I was just giving you my flat out reads. I think that's kind of where I was coming from, and that's why I said with Eric, he was being passive, but I also gave him that explanation of it may have just been the way this game played out has been really crazy. So I wouldn't necessarily throw him under the bus. As with my suspicion with Carlton, it wasn't this guy has been seeming really bad.
Okay, hold
You're
on.
really wishy-washy about everybody, but who's your strongest Mafia read?
Richard, who's your who's your three? Who's your three Mafia right now, Richard?
You gotta talk.
3, I'd go with Carlton, Eric, and
should everyone just give off their 3 and then we can move on from there? Is that what we're doing?
I'm asking Richard specifically.
I don't feel like Rob is Mafia right now.
So your 3 are
Eric, Carlton, Rybo.
Unctuous, talk to me as to how Rob is playing. Not Rob. Richard is playing in comparison to Eric. What is his name? Yeah, Eric.
Eric, yeah.
I think I trust Eric to some extent.
Exactly why? Because to me, what he's done was point attention to Tim, who was pretty suspicious to begin with. Beyond that,
it's totally gut right now, but it doesn't seem like it's not that he hasn't been making. It's not like he hasn't been making that many pro town moves just by not being as interactive as he has in the past. But I don't think that he's made very many actually like Mafia-esque moves, which is leading me like even his pro town moves seem a little bit Mafia-esque, which is interesting. You know, like people we were saying kind of like people had said like shitty town, and I've said that about him too. Like one of the first games that we played, I was like either you're Mafia or you're really shitty town. But now like it's starting to kind of become more clear how he plays out. But I'm not that suspicious because I know that I've had games where I flip-flop from like super energetic to super chill just because it's a long night that we play.
It's almost 1 o'clock here.
So
1 o'clock here.
East Coast.
I would be comfortable lynching Rybo or Carlton. And I really don't know about you, Tank. I'm gonna be honest. I have no idea.
I feel that. The question is whether Richard
really quiet
is being really quiet or he's Mafia. What do you feel on that?
Wait, were you asking me? I'm sorry.
Yeah, you
Richard
specifically.
being quiet. I think I'm not sure. How often do you play Richard?
I mean, like
he's around.
I
He's
stopped
around, right?
playing like for the last couple of weeks because I've been like going around from New Hampshire, New York. But yeah, I played like
all the
before that.
time. Yeah,
He's all right. He's been around.
Yeah.
I mean, I think my problem is just like talking during the games because I'm usually pretty quiet. I haven't played with Eric, you, Tom, or Tank before. And I don't know. I think I played maybe like a game or 2 with Rybo.
Here's one of the things about Carlton that I noticed.
You played like a game or 2 with
Remember last game I was like, look, man, I know that you have reads and it's really hard to get off, dude. You really get off me because I am town, man. Like I promise you, bro.
What I'm
really
interested
got to get off.
is that Carlton I don't think when Carlton speaks, usually he's like relatively calm and collected. But earlier in this game, he like got super convicted about something. Something hit at his core, and I don't think that's the way Carlton usually plays.
That's what I'm saying.
And
he also did get shafted the last game. But I mean, I don't want to really focus on.
What was it that
Yeah, I think it was you and Rybo going back and forth, but I'm not certain. I don't remember exactly what it was about, but I remember your conviction towards something was huge. Like you were like telling somebody off as opposed to saying like, well, like here's what happened. You know, like you were telling it like.
Yeah.
Do you remember who this was? I'm just trying to jog my memory myself so I can remember
I
the
think it might have been Rybo, but I'm
I think
not
in this game
Are you
context
talking
is
last game or this game? Because this game
right now.
This game, I was like, I'm ultra suspicious of you. He's like, well, I'm ultra suspicious of you.
That's right.
So that's the way it worked, and like that's not a Carlton-esque town move. Like his responses are so strong and like make sense, and to deflect back onto
I
the
said that because I have no idea like what reason you could possibly have for being suspicious of me. That's why I said that.
Who are your three, Carlton?
My three are Richard, Eric, and Rob.
Not Rybo?
Rybo's 4. But right now, because if I had to say like, okay, if I was deciding like which 3 I was going to pick from right now, Rybo wouldn't be the first choice.
Okay, explain to me why Rybo over Rob. I mean, why Rob over Rybo and why Eric over Rybo.
Eric's been playing different. I mean, the thing is, like, it's hard to bring up anything that hasn't already been brought up. Eric's playing totally different this game than he has in the past.
Very true.
He was like early on, like he was quick to kind of jump on, like bandwagon is what I call it. Like he was quick to kind of jump on a few things that seemed to be the popular opinion already at the time. Like when somebody asked him like who he trusts, oh, I trust Unctious, who's obviously the safe pick because that's who Cop, like the whole Cop thing cleared up. And he's like, I trust Tank because Tank's like the one who's like leading the conversation and everybody's saying that they trust Tank.
Okay, so let's whack Richard and move on.
I don't know.
No, I don't feel.
You don't feel Richard? You don't?
No, I don't.
Unbelievable. I do.
Well,
Like,
if you kill me, you lose because then.
No, we lose, not you. We lose.
I would be dead. I would be dead.
Here's my feeling on Richard. Right now, like after seeing him play, after seeing him talk for a while, he is just sort of quiet. And I don't want in Lynch or Lose to be killing someone just because they're quiet. I want to be killing them because they're Mafia.
My concern it goes back to the entire Carlton. Like I'm really hard on Carlton, right? But Richard was kind of just like, oh, I don't really have an opinion on Carlton, which is just I can't get off that. Like it's how you don't have an opinion on Carlton.
I think Carlton's my strongest read right now.
I think I would like to formal Carlton. I don't know. This could be the worst move in the entire world.
Okay, if you're the formal Carlton, reasoning and defense, please.
Reasoning is because he's been acting out of his element. He was acting out of his element earlier. The way he called out Rybo when they were going back and forth, the way that he got super convicted over something that I can't remember, which is shitty of me. But I remember that happened, and that wasn't Carlton's style. And
Can you try to remember, please?
I've been like that's the only thing that I've been thinking about this entire time.
But you are absolutely going to lose if you do this. This is Lynch or Lose. You are absolutely going to lose if you kill me right now.
Let's do it.
Right. Town loses.
Okay, does anyone have anything else to say in Carlton's defense?
Carlton, but
I mean, to be sorry to yourself because you're losing the game.
Okay.
I really have to say that I am uncomfortable with this.
Is it being?
All right, Tank. So
What's our time left?
okay, Tank. Let's do this.
You have 2 minutes.
Are you okay with putting this town's faith into your hands? So if we're gonna do this, then put it on somebody and let's vote, man. Like, I mean, if you're uncomfortable voting Unctious, you're uncomfortable voting Richard.
What happened?
I mean, if you kill me, we're gonna lose. So
let's vote.
I think he was super
town, like
on Carlton.
stupidest thing.
Okay, voting on Carlton.
Tim Part 2, motherfucker. Let's do it.
we're gonna keep pulling
Two,
back some blood. Need to hammer something.
1.
Mafia.
Carlton. Okay, Mafia wins next game.
Yes.
Yes.
Tank, you butthead.
I've been so
I knew it, dude. I was
my
like,
second one.
he's
Tank was the
controlling
one I was
this
gonna go after
so bad,
next.
man.
I loved Tim's picture.
Okay,
That was so
so
nice.
in my wonderful stupidity while cleaning the cat box, I failed to realize that 3 people left. So it was completely imbalanced last game.
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was my bad. It was hilarious, but fast.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Who was Mafia?
so Mafia was Rob, Eric, Tim, and Richard.
Told you, Rob. I got the read on you, bro.
Cop
You
was
do,
Jason.
and that's why
I got you fucking pegged, man.
All right, Carlton. I nailed 3 out of 4,
I'm
man.
so
You were my
sorry.
favorite.
Cop was
Everybody
Jason.
fooled me. I was a
Nick was
Sorry.
Medic, and
I was literally
Kimball
the
was
worst
Miller.
read that entire round.
Kimball was
I
Miller.
didn't.
I was the real cop, brother.
Okay,
It
if
was
you would like to
Richard,
play,
Fake
hop
Tank.
into the room, please.
We weren't gonna win
Yeah.
anyways. We
So
couldn't
Ryan,
even
how
vote
do you
somebody
feel about
out.